Okay, everybody. Yeah, I did 2 videos on the same day. So I figured I'd do this because Ralphie collects. Shout out to Ralphie. He did a review and said something that made me want to do this review. Shout out to Finish Line for letting me get one of my shoes. It's a long story. I think I made a rookie mistake, but anyway. I got here the shoe of the day. Let's move this out the way. This is not mine. This is a friend's who I picked up for their shoe. I could not get mine only because I didn't know that you cannot have 2 shoes of the same size under 2 different accounts. Oh wow, that's just so sweet. Thank you, Finish Line. So I had to be like everybody else. I had to go out there tomorrow at noon. First come, first serve. Wish me luck. But anyway, here you have it. Everybody's familiar with it. It's the Air Jordan Flight. You know, the box. Right here. Let me give you the description of it. Air Jordan 4 Retro. Color. Black, multicolor. No, I'm sorry. Black, multicolor, multicolor. Okay. 190 American dollars. Look at that. Right there. Nothing special about the box other than the fact that you got the black top, the cement print. So you already know what's inside this box. Now, before I go any further, if you are new to my channel, I am Distinguished Kicks. This is my review channel. And welcome to my review channel. Please do me a favor if you like it after the review. Please subscribe and also leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about it. For my returning subscriber, thank you very much for coming back. Watch my second or next review. I shouldn't say second, but my next review. So inside this box, like I said, $190, you have the Jordan 4. Some people call it, Nike call it Crimson Red, but everybody else call it the Red Thunders. So I'm going to remove my receipt, or my friend's receipt. Paperwork. Now, before I go any further, the reason what made me do this review was something that Ralphie has said on his review. The quality control on some of these I've heard are crappy. Where I work at, we try to focus on quality control because we do not want to upset the customer. So how we do the measures that we take is that they take something like one model and, you know, make it seem like it's being shipped out and it goes through, it's bouncing around, stuff like that. But they also look at what damages were caused. And Nike needs to go that route. For $190, you would think Nike QC would be a lot better than how they do it now. Now, let me show you something. DNA, he was the first one who brought it up, and I thought about it, and he was correct. This outline right here, okay, all these little spots, the outline right here that goes across, if you notice on the shoes, pay particular attention to the tongue itself. You see how the Jordan 4 tongue is really high? But if you sit this right here, I should move this out the way. Imagine a picture over this shoe, okay? If you take this shoe, sit it right here, and I hope you can see it. If you notice, this tongue is right here, and this tongue is right here. When the shoe moves around, it moves, which shows this pattern on the shoe, and that is where you're getting this outline right here across your the toe box, is because of the tongue. Now, because you might be able to brush it out, I would say try a Suede eraser to try to you know, erase it out. I don't want to do that because these are not mine, and if I get a pair, I would do it on mine. Well, anyway, that is how come you're getting those markings right there. Also, sometimes, depending on where the shoe is laying at, it can also get these little spots from just pressing up against the box, etc., etc. Okay. Now, There's nothing special inside the box except for the elephant print wrapping. So let's move this out the way. So for the friend of mine who I looked out for, these are yours. And I have no problem doing a favor for somebody, especially the way how things are going as far as the resellers taking over, buying everything before the consumer can, who loves the sneakers. So anyway, let's look at the sneakers. Okay, now to me, it is a nice shoe. Now I think I mentioned before in one of my reviews dealing with the Adidas Midwest Kids, the 84 Form 84 lows. I usually try to get a shoe that actually has a story behind it. Apparently, the story behind these was because Michael Jordan was at a game. He had these shoes on. Everybody wanted to know where he was from. I'm just gonna be real with you. If I don't get my shoe, I'm not disappointed. If I do get it, okay, it'll be part of the my collection. But it's not really much to say except for it's a black shoe with nubuck on it and red. Now, okay, you have to jump in the back in white, but the shoe looks nice. It is a 4. It's one of the shoes I like. I can show you a couple of mine. As a matter of fact, I can grab this one here. And this one here, dunk from above, as you can see right here. You can look at the details of my shoe. It has some yellow accents, some white. It's all leather all the way around. But because I'm a Michigan Wolverines fan, this matches some of my outfits and stuff. And I like the quality of leather. It's a little stiff, a little heavy. I think it's heavier, not about the same. But the details is a lot different. You got a white cage here. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot different. Plus, this is different. On the crimson red, like I said, it's just basically a black shoe with red accents in it. The flight tongue tag right here. The tongue itself is part suede, if I'm correct. It feels like the same kind of nubuck material. I shouldn't say suede, nubuck. You get black shoelaces. You don't get no other shoelaces with it. The cage itself is in that black outline, which covers the tongue, which is the con. It's basically a fabric material. You have on the midsoles, you have that red and black combination. Represents the bulls, I'm assuming. All the way around to the medial side. Your air pocket is one white. I already mentioned that the Jumpman is white. Pull tab is black with the shin guard right here in plastic, black plastic. The nubuck wraps all the way around entirely the whole shoe. Your wings are made out of plastic with little red accents here and here. Nothing special about the shoestrings. The eyelets are plastic tips. The inside of the shoe, the insole is all black with the Jumpman in white. Let's look at the bottom of the shoe. All bottom black with the white Jumpman right here and a little pod right here in red. And that's pretty much it. Now, if you're the type of person who has not been lucky enough to get a pair of these, or any Jordan shoe, and you finally got one, you're not gonna be disappointed. But for somebody like myself, it has to have a little bit more flavor. Like I said, if I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't. There are more shoes coming out right now. These are okay, but they're just maybe not my cup of tea. Let me show you another shoe too that had the same problem. But see, I just kind of buffed that out. So that right there, I think if you just buff it out with your finger or a brush or something lightly, you'll get this out. I'm gonna show you another shoe I picked up last year, not too long ago, and that would be these here, the Pine Green 3s. Oops, sorry about that. This is where I noticed that same marking right here, and I thought it was quality control, which it still is. It's got the same nubuck, which is another reason why if I probably wouldn't get these, because I've already got like another pair of shoes in black, but this has more details to it with the elephant print, same nubuck material here, and then it's also got accent in gray and green. You see what I mean right here? This is just 2 colors or 3 colors. We add that. So yeah, let me put this back. Yeah, so anyway, like I say, it's a nice shoe, the fours. I like the fours, but I just think the 2 colors, the 3 colors is just not enough. They should have added a little more something to the shoes. My wife said it probably would have been all right if they just made the whole entire bottom black. That would have stood out more. Maybe some leather, maybe up along the eyelets or something. I don't know. Why don't they make a 4 with the Chicago Bull symbol on the shoe or something? You know, something different. Like I said, for $190, it should be a little bit more into the shoe than what it is right now. But other than that, like I said, if this is your first time getting a pair and you always had a hard time getting them because of all the bots and all the resellers and the people who wants this particular shoe because they also in the same position like me, like I just want a pair, then you're lucky and I would not be disappointed. But just for me, it's just the colors are not really doing it for me. These would be like a but I am disappointed because the way how Finish Line prevented me from getting my pair because they thought I was a reseller, or it would look bad if I was to walk out with 2 pairs thinking I was a reseller. I think that's kind of a bull crap excuse. My wife said something that made a lot of sense. Whatever happened to the customer's always right. If I'm there to buy 2 pairs of shoes, who cares about how it looks when I walk out the store? My money should allow me to walk out with 2 pairs of shoes, and my friend's money should allow them to have their pair, which that's who's getting these, because you know, if you can't distinct the difference between a reseller and a customer who wants 2 pairs of shoes, what difference it make? What if you wanted to double up? Most people do that. They want to double up. What if I bought this shoe and another shoe? How's that going to look walking out the store in front of another person? I think they really just need to come up with some kind of system. I think they gotten a little bit spot on with the way how people are getting exclusive access on the Finish Line, but I think they just need to do better when it comes down to customers getting their products. And like I say, that's a whole different story. I'll get into that sometime later. But anyway, I'm just venting. I didn't get my shoe. Wow. But anyway, there you have it. The Crimson Red Jordan 4s, $190. Hopefully, I'll get mine, maybe. Oh yeah, it's another thing too. You might want to check this part too under the wings to make sure that the wings aren't scratching into the suede too. This is a very delicate suede. Like I always say, when you get these, treat your shoes first before you put them on. Put some kind of protective spray on it, because you hate for anything to fall on your shoes, whether it could be spaghetti sauce, wine, beer, Kool-Aid, whatever you name it, you can get on there. So always treat your shoes first, and then make sure when you have to wear them, clean them, because they last longer. So anyway, there you have it. I just did a review on my friend's son's Jordan 4s. I hope you enjoy them. He likes this color. And yeah, I'm gonna end it off like that. So like I always say at the end of my reviews is aim for something, you'll miss everything. And thanks very much, Finish Line. Yeah, preventing me from getting my pair. This sucks. Anyway. Anyway, I ain't hating. I'm just the principle. It's the principle of the whole thing, y'all. That's all I'm just saying. That's the principle. Not taking that. It's like I got a dub, but I got an L at the same time. It's the principle, y'all. It's the freaking principle. I'm gone. I can't do it no more. I can't do this. Peace out, y'all.